Hello, and thank you for selecting to study the module Marketing Management. My name is Matthew Higgins and I am the writer and developer of this module. I'll also be your module tutor. We write the modules long before a student starts the programme. This has a number of advantages in that the materials are already for you. However, there is one disadvantage, especially with a study such as marketing, which is rapidly changing. Obviously, we can't constantly keep writing the module. So what we'll be doing is offering pod points, which will be short audio commentaries on recent events within marketing. Hopefully this, combined with the study book and the textbook, will bring marketing right up to date for you. I hope you enjoy studying the module, and thank you for selecting Marketing Management.
Hello and welcome to the module Marketing Management. I'm Matthew Higgins. I'm a senior lecturer in marketing and consumption at the School of Management, and I'm also responsible for the design and writing of this module. This is the first podcast for this module. You'll find that each section in the module has a podcast. Each one will be brief and concise, and it will talk about one or two issues or themes within that module section. Each podcast will draw upon a material within that module section. We'll talk about a particular theme or a particular issue, or try and illuminate an issue through a case example. What I'm very keen to move away from is an idea that the podcast will be simply me talking through the module.
I think far more will be gained by me trying to discuss some of the issues and taking some of the debates off the page and trying to apply them in practice. This is the podcast for the introduction to the module. And the purpose of the podcast is to get you to start to think about how to study this module effectively. The starting point really does need to be an idea about what we're trying to achieve through this module. You'll see in the study book that we've offered a number of learning outcomes. These are goals that we want you to achieve by the time you've completed the module. The first goal is essentially to have a sound appreciation of what we mean by marketing. And we want you to be able to apply basic concepts, basic tools within marketing to a wide range of different contexts, both for-profit, not-for-profit, national, domestic and international. We also want you to see marketing in a social context, and perhaps it's helpful if I just comment briefly upon that. There's a tendency within any discussions of marketing management to view marketing as a very technical approach. However, what we want to try and achieve within this study book is to encourage you to see what the effect of marketing is on society in a broader sense. So, for instance, issues of environmental harm, in terms of the atmosphere and the culture within society from a marketing perspective. So it's not just what marketers do to consumers, but also what effect marketing has upon the wider society and consumers. The title of the module, Marketing Management, does give you some indication that we're looking at marketing from the perspective of the manager. A key part of that perspective is looking at how marketing managers use different types of marketing frameworks to build a marketing strategy. We also want to look at marketing within the organisation, not just from the perspective of the role of the marketing manager, but also how marketing fits into the wider culture, behaviour within the organisation and what impact it has on organisational performance. And finally, we want to look at the key aspects of breaking up the market, finding key segments and targeting those segments, and see this as part of a wider sustainable marketing offering. So in short, we're trying to interrogate the role and performance of marketing managers, and we're trying to do that by looking at both theory and practice. To enable you to meet these learning outcomes, you'll find that you have a range of different media that you'll need to use. This media includes your study book, a textbook and online materials. Your starting point really does need to be the study book. The study book is essentially a guidebook to the module. It tells you what you need to read, what subjects you need to cover, and it provides you with additional materials to help you to try and understand the topics and debates within marketing management. The study book is not designed to be comprehensive, but it is supposed to give you a sense of the different aspects of marketing management that you need to be familiar with. The study book is divided into 8 sections, and there are essentially 4 parts to this study book. Part 1 asks the question, what is marketing and how should it impact my organisation? And this is covered in section 1 of the study book. The second part asks the question, well, what is marketing strategy then? This leads into the question, well, how do I obtain the information I need to begin to develop my marketing strategy? These questions are covered in sections 2 and sections 3 of the study book. In sections 4, 5, 6 and 7, we begin to look at the market offering, looking at issues of product, price, place and promotion, but using slightly different terms to try and highlight the limitations of the marketing mix. And in the final section, section 8, we look at planning and measuring marketing performance. It attempts to bring all of the different components of the module together in one section and allows marketers to look at how they can evaluate their market offering. Each section of the study book will begin with an introduction with the learning objectives for that section. It will contain material relevant to that section and it will provide concluding comments. Throughout each section you will find learning activities. These are little tasks to help you to try and consider the issues before you and to try and apply them to your own organisation. Each section concludes with references and further readings and a key task. Please do attempt the task and also the further readings once you've completed each section. The further readings for this study book are contained within a textbook titled MM or Marketing Management by Dawn Yakabuchi. The textbook has been chosen because it is quite novel in its approach. It's a very easygoing style with lots of examples and it covers the core elements of marketing in quite a succinct manner. Students will also find it quite helpful to visit the companion website. Here you will find materials such as videos, revision tests and additional analytical tools to help you develop a marketing plan. You will find that the study book directs you to specific chapters within the textbook. We hope that together both the study book and the textbook will give you a good sound understanding of marketing management. The final component of the module is the virtual learning environment or Blackboard, which consists of podcasts such as the one you're listening to at the moment, as well as tasks, further readings and review questions. These are all designed to complement the study book. But perhaps most importantly for a virtual learning environment, it is here where you can come to study the module with fellow students. And the tasks are provided to encourage you to discuss and debate specific issues within marketing. So please do use the support forums and the chat rooms. Well, we've achieved what we want to achieve with this introductory podcast. We've given you an idea about what you can expect from the module. We've given you an overview of the materials available, the learning objectives for the module, and we've encouraged you to look at a particular way of studying the module, i.e. by looking at the study book, the textbook and the companion websites. Thank you for listening to the podcast. I do hope that some of the excitement of marketing management is brought home to you through the study book and the materials. I look forward to working with you whilst you study through the module, and good luck with the assignment.